your girl Lola Monroe, aka Angel Lola Love, and you are tuned into Real Talk NY. Y'all know what it is.
What's up? You're watching RealTalkNY.net with your girl Joy Daly, and today we are chilling with the one and only Lola Monroe.
What's up?
How are you doing today?
Doing great.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Amazing. Now, you changed your name.
Yeah.
What did that come from? Like, what made you want to do that?
Okay, Angel Lola Love was my name when I was modeling. Lola Monroe is the name I go by as an artist. So I was going through that transition, and with transition comes name changing and all that. So I chose Lola Monroe
To represent your new persona. Now, how is your rapping? How is that personality different from you as a model?
Actually, Lola Monroe represents who I am, who I've been, and basically my personality and who I am in real life. Angel Lola Love was kind of like a persona that was made for the modeling aspect of my career. I had to be toned down, and my manager Michelle had to mold a few things about me and basically create Angel Lola Love. Now, Lola Monroe is my artist name, and as an artist, you represent yourself. Well, you're supposed to anyway, the real you. So Lola Monroe represents who I am and who I've been.
So I know you repping Garfield Terrace, and that's a kind of a rough part of DC. Like, how did your childhood and your upbringing and growing up, how does that come into play with your music?
It plays a major part. Shout out to Garfield Terrace. That's my hood. That's where I grew up at. It's a hood in DC, and it plays a major part. DC is what built me, and Garfield Terrace is what built me. When I was on my own at 15, 16, the hood is what embraced me and who was there for me, and who actually backed me while I was growing up, and I learned so many things, and we're going through different trials and tribulations. So it plays a major part in my music, because in my music I speak on real life situations, experiences that I have come across, and situations that I've been put in, and it plays a major part.
So what's it like now when you go home? Like, how do people in your neighborhood that you grew up at react to you now?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's all love. Like I said, they've been there before the industry. They've been there before the whole celebrity thing, and before the whole fame, and
Did they always know that you were gonna make it?
Well, I never even really knew I was gonna get into entertainment. So that was not what I actually aimed for, or that wasn't my whole aspiration coming up. So it's still all love. It's the same thing. They hold me down. I hold my city down, my hood down. You feel me? So it's still all love. It's still the same thing. And there's so much more to come. And there's so much more I'm going to do within my career. And they know what it is. So.
All right, so let's talk about this mixtape. What do you think is the difference between the second mixtape and the first one that you dropped?
This is my second mixtape. It's called Lola Monroe Chronicles Art of Motivation, live from Garfield Terrace. And in this mixtape, I actually got a bit more personal on it. This mixtape is basically, I'm painting a vivid picture of my experiences and my views and my feelings toward the struggle, the grind, love, money, hate, anything that, the average female, not only speaking for females, but the streets, like, feel and experience from my perspective. So I got a bit more personal on it. And on my first mixtape, Boss Bitches World, I was addressing critics, and I was talking my shit. So not to say I'm not doing that in this mixtape, but the second mixtape, it represents the direction that I'm taking my music in. It defines Lola Monroe as an artist. You really get to get into me and how I view things, and just get into Lola Monroe more.
So who are some of the artists that you work with on that?
Well, I have appearances on my mixtape with Drizzy Drake, Fabulous, Joel Santana, Rashida, my BF Trina, Gangsta Boo, and a few more.
Wow.
You are doing really, really great. I'm
Thank
very,
you. Thank
very
you so
proud
much.
of you.
Thank you so much.
Because I too am from the area.
Yes, you are. MD, yeah.
So
Thank
I
you.
know how hard it's been for like DC artists to, get the type of exposure that you're getting.
Right.
And I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people would look at you and they'll think that you're like an overnight success. And they don't really understand, the grind and how long you've been writing or anything like that. So, like, how long have you been, making Lola Monroe? Like, at what point in your life did you know that you wanted to be an artist and you were gonna write music and all of that type of stuff?
I've been writing since I was 12 years old, and I would write poems around that age. When I hit the age about 14, 15, I would go through different family issues or young love and different emotions, and I would use music as my getaway. So music always been a part of me, and this is something I've always been doing. But then I got into entertainment at the age of about 19, and video modeling is not a career. So I knew right then and there I was not gonna just stick with that. That's not a career. So if you go back to my first interviews when I was doing the video modeling and featuring these publications, I stated that I would get into music. So no, this is nothing brand new. This is not something that I just picked up and decided to do. This is a part of me. You feel me? So it's been a grind. This is not an overnight thing. Even modeling wise, you just don't get these jobs, go on set, take these pictures, do these videos and leave, and it's nothing. It was all a grind. It would be times where I'll be up hours and hours and I'll be knocking on my manager's door and I'm like, all right, what next? And it takes a lot of dedication. And if it was that easy, then how come everybody didn't jump up and make it number one? It just doesn't make sense. It's not easy, and especially as a female in the game, nothing is easy. So yeah, everything is a grind. I've been grinding before the industry, you feel me? I've been on my own since I was 15. I was grinding back then. So nothing in life has been given to me, and I don't expect it to. It makes me a grinder and a stronger person. Grind makes you strong. So
So what would you say, like, what track on your mixtape, like, would you say means the most to you? I know it's probably more than one, but what are some really meaningful tracks on there?
Yeah, it is a few of them. It's a few of them. Like I said, I got a bit personal on the mixtape, but there are records like Far Away, which is actually a sample from the Beatles song Yesterday. That's a very, very strong song to me because kind of touched on different, emotions and different things on that song. Make a Way. It's a few of them.
We just have to listen to it.
Go get that.
Basically.
What's up? It's your girl Lola Monroe, aka Angel Lola Love, and you can hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/TheRealAngelLola, and that's a DA Real Angel Lola. You can also hit up my MySpace pages, myspace.com/Lola Monroe 202, and my other one, myspace.com/Lola Music 202. You can go download my mixtape from my MySpace pages too, Lola Monroe Chronicles. You can also download my mixtape from my MySpace pages, Lola Monroe Chronicles, Art of Motivation. You can also Google it, and you can find out where you can download it from there, and also download it from Real Talk NY.